tonight
Oh, hold
is,
on. Maybe do you want to like maybe wait for people to join, or you're just gonna go for it?
I don't know. It's up to you. How does it
Okay.
go?
I mean,
Would it go live if nothing's going on?
yeah, we're live now. It's saying we're live, and it's saying that we don't have any viewers yet, so
Oh, okay.
we can we can still record since it's a video that we're going to have it out there anyways.
But we
So
got to keep the topic though. If it's live, is it just people seeing two people talking, or they seeing?
people can participate. People will have like questions, and their chat will show up that we can bring up.
No, no.
And
If it shows up on chat that we're live now, what does it show us? Does it show Crypto
well,
Convo
so
or?
right now we have one viewer right now. We have somebody that's watching us.
Well, let's get it going on. Well,
Okay.
thanks for
Well, we'll welcome them and let's talk.
yeah, whoever it is. My name is Kweku, and I'm with Yeomens, the microwave chef. And this is the second episode we're having, season one of Crypto Convo. Tonight, the things we're touching on are diversification of portfolio, investment goals, whether short term or long term, brief definition of what a market cap is, for other folks who are out there who get a little bit confused with this whole cryptocurrency. Um, and we'll also talk briefly about the volume of cryptocurrency, what that is. And the last thing we'll touch on is the circulating supply of cryptocurrency and what circulating supply is. Um, so as we have one viewer, we wouldn't waste much time. We'll start with the first
We
slide
have
that we have
two
here.
people now.
So thank you for joining us, the microwave chef. So when we talk about diversification of portfolio, what exactly is that?
Man, you're just like jumping like right into it. Welcome, folks. Thank you so much.
Go on.
Thank you, Kweku. Thank you, Kweku, for this convo. I'm so excited that we can do this every Sunday at 7 p.m. and kind of have folks get in the conversation. We're doing this so that people actually will join us and ask questions regarding cryptocurrency, what it is, and how beneficial it is. What are the advantages and disadvantages? And now back to your question, diversification of portfolio. So with anything crypto, let me start by saying disclaimer. This is not financial advice. This is just two of us having a conversation that could benefit us, or based on our experience. So with anything finance, and I'm not like a financial expert, but diversification of asset or funds is just making sure that you're not exposed so much in one asset, that when that asset is affected, there goes all your investment or something like that. So with crypto, let's say you don't if you have some money that you're spending, disposable income that you're working with, you're not dumping all that money into one crypto, but at least you want to buy like different types based on your research, of course, making sure that you actually know what that crypto stands for, what it does, and does it have a potential of making you money, because obviously anything that people put their money into it, they want to make sure that they make money. So that's that's how I would term it. Making sure that you can your portfolio, your money is in different cryptos, not just one. Does that work? Does that kind of answer the question?
Yes, it does. What I want to know is, are there any limits to diversifying one's portfolio?
Oh no, no, because right now, especially with crypto, man, there are so many of them right now, right? There are, if I'm not mistaken, there are over 3,000 different types of cryptocurrency. So diversify mean that maybe you have your Bitcoin, you have your Ethereum, you have your, Numerai, you have your um anything crypto, you have some kind of investment in, the decentralized, the DeFi's or decentralized finance, or the exchanges, they also have their own crypto. So just having different types, different investments in different cryptos. There are no limits. You can put your money, you can buy $1 of each 3,000, cryptos. That would be like you're fully diversified, but one has to really, investment is very something very serious. So you have to really do a research, or you need a financial advice. That's why we always do that disclaimer that, this is not financial advice. You actually need somebody that is experienced in that field to give you information on what to do. But yeah, being diversified means that you have different investment, assets that you have your money in. That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's it. That answers the question.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and touch on the second topic, which is investment goals. What would you say to folks out there? Because mainly someone investing, they invest in either short term or long term, or there's the people out there who think, they put money in it, they're expecting that the same day.
Okay, so that was quick question about what are the investment goals, and I can pretty much explain it in a few ways. If you are getting into cryptocurrency, you want to make sure let me get him right back. All right. Okay, there we go. You're back. Yeah. So I was answering your question. Investment goals,
I think we're right.
Say again?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was answering your question actually. So investment goals. With regards to short term and long term, everybody needs like a strategy into get into cryptocurrency. The first strategy will be that do not invest money that you cannot afford to lose, right? That's the first one. Don't put your lunch money. If you want, I mean, lunch money is something that maybe you can go hungry and put your lunch money, but don't put anything else, right? That would be s- and that's just person to person. That's what I tell my friends. When you get into crypto, put your lunch money. Don't put money you cannot afford to lose. All right. And thank you. Hi, folks. Thanks for joining us. If you have some questions, you can type it, and we'll be able to try to answer them. So yeah, so that's one strategy. Do not put money that you cannot afford to lose. And then with short-term goals, I'm not really one. My strategy, and this is based on my experience, my strategy hardly involves short-term, because short-term is, I mean, it works for some people, but sometimes it's very dangerous. So with anything crypto that I do, I'm looking like a couple of years ahead, a couple of months ahead. Nothing like that's going to happen overnight. So that's what I would say. So I usually am on the side of long term goals, where maybe you have a strategy, or you have something that will accumulate crypto over a certain amount of years. 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and then that's where because imagine other people will be getting into crypto. So if you're like first mover advantage, sometimes like the people that made billions of dollars, and I always say this, they got into Bitcoin when it was less than $1, right? But today is at 32, or when it got to 60,000. Those people were pretty good, but that was like over a couple of years, right? It took them from 2011, 2012, all the way to now. to get to those numbers. So that's what I would say. Have a strategy, but mostly let your strategy be long term. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, let me see here. Yeah, I guess this here. All right. So, well, it looks like Quick is frozen, so I can continue
So,
with. Okay, go ahead.
like Facebook,
Say it again.
Facebook, for example, when it first came out, it was around $30 they started. But
Exactly.
now Facebook is way over
Yeah,
$400
yeah. So
currently.
yeah, exactly. So with
So it
everything,
does take time. So whoever is investing, it
takes
depends on
time.
how long
Takes
they
time.
hold
Everything.
money.
I mean, good. Anything that that you're building that will last. Needs some solid foundation, and it takes time. That's how it works. Okay. All right. So it
Now,
seems
keep in
that
mind, it's 20.
go ahead. You're breaking up
It's
there.
20 show when it comes to patient.
Okay. So
Okay.
yeah, I couldn't hear you
Yeah.
much. I couldn't hear much of what you said. Can you repeat that, please?
Money soon as they yeah.
Oh man, can you repeat that? I did not hear you. Hi, if you're just joining us, we're having a conversation about cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, and the benefits and disadvantages. So, thank you so much. Um, if you have any questions, you can type your question, and then we will do well to answer your question if you have any questions regarding cryptocurrency. But yeah, go ahead, quickly. I think you're back now, so go ahead.
I was saying it's 2021. People have short span when it comes to anything. And when people invest, they want to see their money right away. So I guess, it depends on what
Well, so
what each individual's expectations are.
yeah, so yeah, I mean, I'm sure people. I'm not like I would not say that I'm an expert in everything that people do. There are folks that are able to do certain things that I don't really have that information. What I know is what I speak about. That with anything investment is beneficial if it's over a period of time, because time is a kind of a common derivative, or is a big factor in the growth of anything investment. So, and then I think the same thing applies to cryptocurrency as well. So that's what I would say in that regard.
Awesome. And then let's touch on the third item, which we have on our what is a market cap? So discuss a little bit what a
Okay. Yeah. So that's good. So for folks that are looking to do a little research on what kind of cryptocurrency, how many there is, and what is the price. One website that you can look at is, I believe, blockchain.com. And when you go to blockchain.com, you can find that information regarding what cryptocurrency that you're looking at. If it's Bitcoin, it will tell you how many there are in circulation, right? So it tells you just like it will give you the quantity that could ever be distributed, and then the market cap will be the current price times, you know, the amount that is in circulation. That's what will give you. I think the last time I checked, the market cap for Bitcoin was almost 700 billion. So yeah, that's that's if you want to, look into more and find out, just like doing a little background, like a first tier research on what that cryptocurrency is. You can find that information on a lot of websites, but the one that I gave is like blockchain.com. Okay, go ahead. Oh, it looks like you're still frozen there, but hey folks, thanks for joining us. This is a quick conversation regarding cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. Yeah, Kweku, go on.
So I know uh, we have two items left, and the next item we're touching on is the volume of what when it comes to cryptocurrency, and we talk about the volume of.
Yeah, yeah. So if I heard you correctly, that's what I was saying before. And all that information can be found if you went to blockchain.com and you wanted to find information about the specific number of volume, market cap, uh, quantity in circulation, all that with Bitcoin, you can find that on blockchain.com. I think you can also find that information. But a lot of exchanges will tell you, especially if you went to an exchange and you wanted to buy said Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, it will tell you on that blockchain, excuse me, on that exchange, what is the volume of Bitcoin available. Let's say they only have 1,000. That means that that's what they have on that particular exchange. And then anybody that comes to the exchange, there's actually a limit on how much of it you can buy. They are not going to sell you all the 1,000. They probably sell you a fraction of it because other people are also coming to that particular exchange to buy, Bitcoin, to buy that cryptocurrency. If they sold all to you, then they're kind of losing business because other people will come and then will not show up again. So that's the volume. So there's a particular volume available on a particular exchange. That would be my answer to that. Go ahead.
Once again, thank you for that. Now, the last item we touched on, so we could let folks have a great evening, is what exactly is a circulating supply of cryptocurrency? Does it have to
Okay.
do with
Yeah.
the volume, as
So
you mentioned
circulating
earlier?
supply. So yeah. So the supply is, with cryptocurrency, each company or each blockchain or each person that is coming up with a business solution kind of has an idea of the vision or how they want to see the cryptocurrency go. So like with this one, like with Nnoboa, right? Numerai, they have only 11 million total Numerai. None can be added to it, right? But some can be taken away, and then they have 5 million in circulation right now, about 5 million. So the reason they do that is, and there's something called burn. So sometimes they actually destroy some of them as well. So it meaning that it creates demand and supply and keeps the price, you know, level or go. I mean, up. rather than just having a whole bunch of it and just keep and then the price is low because there's too much available that is really not in high demand. So that's some of the ways they use to, keep the value of that cryptocurrency. So circulation is the amount of that particular crypto that is spread across the exchanges and in other people's wallets and stuff and stuff like that. Okay, I'm ready for the next question.
Do we have any questions coming in?
I don't see any questions right now. Hi folks, if you're joining us, right? This is let's see here. This is our first episode. We're using a new application that is able to cast, simultaneously on Facebook and um, YouTube. So bear with us. We're what we're trying to do is help people get their questions answered in cryptocurrency. So that's what we're doing right now. So far, we don't have any questions, but I think the information that we provided is a lot of information that if one, you know, did a little bit additional research on it, it will be very beneficial to them. So yeah, yeah. Are you still? Looks like you're still frozen there.
Uh,
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Thank you very much. Yeomens, my today. And
Okay. Okay. It looks like I couldn't hear you, but yeah, we are signing off. We meet. We're gonna do this again next Sunday at 7 p.m. God willing. So join us with all your questions. Come prepared with all your cryptocurrency questions. I know a lot of folks have a lot of questions regarding cryptocurrency, and we'll be here to help you demystify all the things surrounding cryptocurrency. I want to appreciate quickly. Thank you so much, for hosting, for joining me. It makes it easier to have somebody, to interact with, to ask questions back and forth so that we make this interactive. So I appreciate it. And thank you so much. And we'll see you next time, next Sunday at 7 p.m. All right, folks. Thank you. Yeomens